Okay, I'm going to talk to you about Egypt, the home of the Arab Spring and the pyramids. Giza, Hosni Mubarak, took power because he was voted in 1 year ago, after the country was in turmoil, after it had been made a democracy, which shows just how good a job Hosni Mubarak was doing. So, what's gone on? The problem is, they've had no money. The country's bankrupt. They're in the shithouse. So they borrow money. Where do you borrow money from? USA, Britain, IMF? No. Saudi Arabia, of course. Qatar, of course. Why? Because they just don't want to be led by the West, and they want to keep their own ideals, which is fine, unless the country's fucked. Which it is. They're struggling to make their own food. So, the protesters on the streets have said, had a year, now get out, you've done no good. Which is a bit rich considering where they were at with no democracy at all. Now this guy, Morsi, does not want to go. He thinks he's probably doing a good job or the best job he can. So he doesn't want to go. But the army have said, we'll give you a few days to get this sorted out, do it. They haven't. So they're basically staging a coup at the moment. They're just going to take the power away. I'm sure there'll be elections down the line. However, the problem is, there are some crazed people that actually support him. And they're just going to clash unless the army stops them. So at the first instance, the army are going to stop them, and then they're just going to take power, and probably, I'm sure he's going to be dead in the next few years or so, to be honest. Along with many more people in Egypt, and the country's just going to go backwards, in my opinion. You should probably stay with what they've got at the moment and live with it until they can get new elections and get out the Muslim Brotherhood. I mean, the problem with the Muslim Brotherhood is they're Muslims, I've got nothing against them, but it's like the Christians running Britain. It's not going to work. You don't want religious leaders ruling a country, you want politicians ruling a country. To be honest, no one really wants to rule Egypt, but someone's got to.